What's up YouTube, Dal here from Zephyr Wargames, and as you can see, Master Duels is out. It dropped officially yesterday. I believe there's still delays on mobile, but you should be able to download this on PC, PlayStation, you name it. One little note on PlayStation is if you go to the PlayStation store, you can get 50 free legacy packs, and I'm going to bring you this very quick short video to kind of take you through the basics. I've been getting a lot of questions about this, so I thought I'd do a very short video. If you want more details, there are official videos on the Konami website that will explain everything bit by bit. So with all of that out of the way, I'll take you through the player information first, and then I'll go through the shop, and one of the most requested kind of questions was crafting and decrafting cards. So, as you can see here, you can see all of the player data. Now, the replays will show me any of the replays that I've saved from online duels, and the data will show me my win-loss ratio. I'm going to show you how you can edit the image, well, your name for starters, the image on the front of the screen, so where I've got Eldritch the Gold Madden Lord currently, and changing your mate and stuff like that. So obviously player name is player name. Icon, so this is where you can see that I've unlocked Karibo and Erebus, so you can change that. You can also change the frame around it, so I can have it bronze or silver. The title, at the moment I've just got beginner duelist, but you can have 4 little tags or none at all. My mate, I've got Sangan, which I've unlocked, but you start off with Rescued Rabbit, and this is where you can change it. And then the monster art here, again, everyone should start off with Blue Eyes Alternative, and you'll start unlocking more of these as you go, and this is where you can change them. The little stag, the silver stag, is the rank, and this will upgrade the more duels that you play. So we'll go right to left, and then we'll go top to bottom. So moving along here, if you press square, this will take you where you can go and buy the gems. Now the gems are the in-game currency in order for you to buy packs. You can pay to get the gems, or you can grind them out. You get a lot of gems just by doing tutorials and building into it, so I highly advise doing those. And then you can grind gems out as you go. Notifications will be email updates, software updates from Konami and other kind of systems. The missions are actually really important. So these are like little side quests or little jobs. So you can see here, so log into an account once per day, and it just gives you free gems. So these are limited ones. These I would expect to update over time. And then the unlimited missions are just missions that you can do doing certain elements. So I've just collected some more that I've got. So I've got a brand new frame, I've got some more gems, and I've got a car. And a car basically is one of the playmates, which is really weird. But these are unlimited missions. They'll probably constantly keep getting updated. As you can see, like I've got different ranks to reach on dueling and everything like that. Move on to the gift box is just an area where you can get free gifts that have probably been sent to you or that Konami give you. And then the friends will be your friend list, and then you've got a sub menu which will deal with all of your options, the sound levels, and your general settings. So there you go, game settings helps. Forbidden limited. So at the moment it's set to OCG ban list, which is something that a lot of people are questioning right now, which does mean that Maxi is back, Dragoon is banned, stuff like that. So that's something to keep in mind. Hopefully that will be updated as we go, but that's something just to be aware of. You then go into Duel. So Duel is very straightforward, exactly like all the other online systems. You've got events duels which are coming soon. You've got a free duel, which is, I believe, is where you can connect with others. And of course you've got ranked dueling, which the higher up you go, the harder your opponents will be. But you definitely want to be going through the ranked dueling to start off with. This will help you build up and give you more stuff, which relates to the Duel Pass, which I'll show you now. So at current, the Duel Pass, everyone will start off with the normal Duel Pass, which basically means every grade that you go up, you'll get a certain prize. You can purchase the Gold Pass for 600 gems, so it doesn't actually cost you any money at all. And basically what it means is it gives you more ranks, more prizes. And then when you get to rank 50, you will get the construct background that you see to the right. And as you can see, from the normal one will only go up to 50, whereas the gold goes up to 100. When you hit 100, you will get the Pot of Greed mate, which is basically the animation avatar that stands next to your deck on the duels as well. I'll go over shop and solo, and then I'll take you through the deck, because I will show you how to create cards and deconstruct cards. So looking at the normal packs, you've got all of these take 100 gems. they are a vast realm. I think there's like 3,500 cards, so there's no guarantee you'll get exactly what you want, but each pack is a little bit different. As you open up certain packs, you will pull certain cards. The certain cards you pull will unlock these secret packs here. So for example, I pulled a Gladiator Beast card in one of my packs, which unlocked a Gladiator Beast pack. Now, this is basically a standard pack, but it includes specific ratios for Glad Beasts themselves, as you can see by the featured list. When you click into every single pack, you've got featured cards, you've got the ability to buy single packs or 10 packs in one go, and then you get to see all of the cards within the packs as well. You've also got details and odds. This can be a little bit troublesome if you're trying to build a specific deck and you're trying to pull a card. For example, I'm trying to get Dark Magician and I still haven't pulled a Dark Magician card. It's not the end of the world because I can craft the deck if I want to, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. Bonus packs are legacy packs, so these are the 50 packs you get for free from PlayStation Store, and you can collect these. They only come as 2 cards per pack, and they are very specific cards as well. They're not great in my opinion, but they are nice for starters to kind of build up. The next one you have is structure decks. Now I'm hoping we're going to get more of these as time goes on. You can only buy 3 of each per person on each of the accounts, and keeping in mind these will cost 500 gems. You can see the list of cards within the structure deck as well, so you can always check those out before you decide to purchase them. They do come with their own cool decorative deck box, which I think is awesome as well. Moving on to accessories, so this is where you can buy the mates. So these are like the avatars that stand next to your deck. You've got dual field, so you can buy different arena settings. This will only affect your side of the map when you're playing an opponent. Keep in mind, there are very nice little text or like minimal concepts you'll see, so that when you're actually dueling, the lower your life points get, the more destroyed your side of the field gets, which I think is really cool. Protectors are basically your sleeves, so you can purchase sleeves and put them on your deck. And then these are additional icons, so like I showed you before, you can change them there. I should probably go back and show you how you can change each of these, and I'll do that afterwards as well. The specials, so this is where you can buy your duel pass, and then I highly advise everyone to buy these bundles, because each bundle guarantees you get the card that is shown. So I guarantee to get 1 Ash Blossom, 1 Lightning Storm, 1 Judgment. Very, very good to get you started as well. So that's the packs themselves. Moving on to solo, once this all loads up. So solo is basically the lore story, or the solo mode that had been promised to us. And the way this works, I'll go through the Monarch one, is you'll have an opening story. So it'll just be, the scenario will set the stage. You'll play a practice duel, you'll play a normal duel with a loner deck that they give you, which will basically be Monarchs. And then you can play with your own deck that you've built. These are locked doors, so I'll show you this on, which you can see with the different attribute gems at the top. They're locked doors that you need to get a certain amount of these attribute gems to open them and complete the rest. So for example, this one here, I need to get 200 light orbs, and I don't have any. So the idea is that you grind through the story, get more orbs, and then go back, rather than completing them and knocking them off. I'm not going to spoil the rest of the stories that you can see here, but you do unlock more. You start off with Monarchs and the Elemental Lords, and then you start unlocking more as you continue to play through. Moving on to the final piece, which will be the deck. So this is where all of the main information comes in. You can see that I've got a couple of different decks built already. I love the free cards that appear. So we'll start off with the structure deck that you can see. So I can edit the deck, which I'll show you in a minute, but what I want to show you is how you can change stuff. So I have the ability to change the deck box. So I can have the deck box looking like the Synchro Storm, or I can have it looking like the Monarchs. I can change my sleeves, so I can have the original backs, or I can change it to an XYZ black back. The dual field, I only own one at the moment, so I've only got the forest. The field bits, so these are like your graveyard and banish zone. I've got the ability to have it as trap hole, so double trap hole, which is kind of cool. Just very minor stuff. My mate's base, which is basically the avatar's base, I can have it to stand on this little section or stand on something else. And then I can change the 3 main cards that appear within the deck when you hover over it. So once you've done that, obviously you can edit the deck as well. And this is where I'm going to show you how to construct and deconstruct cards, because this is a very big thing that a lot of people have asked me. So To select cards, obviously this is your trunk or your card list. You just press X on PlayStation or select and it will move it into the deck, and if you're in the deck you can remove it from the deck. What you want to look at doing is to deconstruct cards. For PlayStation you push L2, and you can see here, this one won't let me dismantle it because it's a card that I've got through a structure deck, but I can also generate it. So let me try and show you an example of something that I can delete that I don't want. Let's get rid of Spell Chronicle. Wait, let me dismantle it. Oh, so these are obviously all the legacy cards that I've pulled. So I just need to find a card that I don't want, nor do I need. Gen X Recycled. There we go. So Gen X Recycled. I don't need it, so I can dismantle it. So by dismantling it, I get given 10 normal tokens. You'll see in the top left-hand corner the rarity of each of the cards. So you've got normal, rare, super rare, and ultra rare. You need to dismantle the same amount of rarities in order to get the tokens to build your card. So for example here, if I don't want Clock Wyvern, I can dismantle it for 10 ultra rares, and I can dismantle both copies that I've got because I don't want them. That will then give me 109 ultra rare tokens. Now if I want to build an ultra rare card that I do not own, let's search it. So I don't own a Dark Magician right now, which is a shocker. Let's see if it'll pick up with Dark M. There you go. So I'll just use this as an example here. So the Vampire Duke I don't own. I can still put it into the deck and build a deck, I just can't play with it. So if I did want the Vampire Duke, I can choose to generate it. So by choosing to generate it, it removes 30 tokens from my collection, and it will produce me the Vampire Duke. So I can then duel with it, I can then play it and use it as I see fit. So that's a very good kind of mechanic. So it means that if you don't open up the cards you want, you still have ability to get them, but you will still need to grind because you just open up all the packs, use your gems to open up the packs you want, and then you will have to dismantle them. Now there is a way of selecting multiples of them, which is very good as well. So you can see dismantle all extra cards, dismantle selected cards, draw 5 sample cards. So I'm going to dismantle selected cards, which basically brings up this subsection here. So I can then go through all of my cards and go, right, okay, well I don't want that one, don't want that one, don't want that one, I don't want that one for example, and I don't want that one. And then I move over into the box and I can choose square to dismantle all 5. And it'll show me what I'm going to get. I can dismantle multiples at one go. And that's pretty much it. So that's how you can craft cards, dismantle cards, and get everything you need. You've got the ability to filter it should you see fit. And then you have the ability to adapt and edit your deck as you see fit as well, until you eventually get there that you want to be playing through and through. Anyway, I hope this video has been helpful for you. I hope it's shown you the basic ins and outs. Like I said, if you want more information on each individual section, there are official videos on the Yu-Gi-Oh YouTube channel. But for now, this video should be bite-sized enough for you to watch it at double speed and get everything you need. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying Master Duels just as much as I am, and I hope to see you on my streams as we try to grind through as the game develops. Anyway, stay safe, and as always guys, happy dueling.